Let's work, 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 work. La 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 la. If you think these people were just gassing up Fenty Beauty, no ma'am. It really is the truth. Damn, y'all feel that? So here in this video, I will be showcasing Fenty Beauty in the shade 330. I took the shade test and it came out to be like 330, and then I tried to like research to see like some people were around my skin tone and like 330 and 345, and then I heard like 370, but I remember me having 370 in the matte foundation and it didn't work for me. It was a little dark, but I made it work. So where I used a really light concealer and I made it work for me. But let's see how this foundation goes on. I bought their little system, so where you got like 3 products. We're just gonna dive in and see how everything goes. Hopefully it goes. No, it will go right because I'm gonna make it right. This gives you a good reference to look for as far as like foundation reference for the Fenty Beauty. We're gonna just see how this works. Let's start with the eyes. This is the Almost Beauty Carnival palette. I'm gonna take Oreo first. Yeah, we're gonna just place this in the mid crease area, but like really just concentrated in this area right here. And this was a limited edition brush by Sonia Kasha. It's just a flatter head fluffy brush. So at first I'm gonna pack on the Oreo. Hopefully I'm saying it to the best of my ability. And I'm gonna pat it on there first and then sweep into my crease area. Okay, sorry about that. I thought I had my mic on, but I didn't. Next, I'm gonna take Notting Hill right here. I'm gonna use another flat, fluffy brush, and we're just gonna pack that color on. So first, I'm gonna pat it on first, just so we can lock in that concealer base, and I'm bringing it up closer to my eyebrow, and then I'm gonna sweep it backwards so it blends in with that burnt orange shade. And lastly, I'm going to, well, no, not lastly, next I'm gonna take this bright yellow shade here. We're gonna change it to a flat brush, not fluffy. So first I am just going to pat it down. You can do a little sweeping motion just to get a good base going, and then we're gonna just pack on that color and pat it into the orange, the lighter orange, Notting Hill. And we're gonna bring it up towards the eyebrow, and then we can just go in with that other the lighter orange shade and just make sure in the crease that it's blended out. Okay, so I'm gonna take the same brush that I put the yellow on with. I know it looks kind of crazy, so I just carved out a open space, and I'm going to take, no, I'm not even going to try. I'm going to take this shade here, and I'm going to make sure I get all the excess off so it's not so wet. we're just gonna let's sweep it on first. Just cover up everything that I made a space for. And then I'm gonna take it again and just pack on more of the color. Very, very pigmented. Beautiful shade. I think sweeping it on gives you the true essence of this eyeshadow. And I'm gonna go back in that yellow shade, and we're just gonna go right there. So just in case we dust some of the color off, we just sweep. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my eyes, pop on some lashes, and be right back for the main of it. So I bought the system when it came with free product, like 60 something. As I said before, I did the shade finder quiz and it gave me 330. So I tested it out on my skin earlier today, so hopefully it works. You know, I usually use a facial oil that's a bit tacky by Wonder Beauty to use as a face primer, but here I got the Fenty Beauty that came in the packet. This is their Soft Silk Pro Filt'r Hydrating Primer, and let's see if I love it. I never really used primer. If this works, then hey babe, this might be my little go-to primer. I like a more hydrating primer for my skin. It smells good, like very like a soft smell. It's not as tacky as my facial oil by Wonder Beauty. Now I did get the sponge to go with it. That's how I feel about sponges. It's just me. We're gonna put it on with the brush, okay? This is Real Technique 200, the Pro Filt'r Hydrating Longwear Foundation, and this is in the shade 330. Now, this foundation do dry down and become a totally different color than when you put it on. Foundation kind of has like the same smell as the primer. Yeah, like a really soft fragrance. Get this chin. I'll put just of that. And this is 2 pumps. Not too much on my forehead. It look a bit yellow, but we still gotta just get it to dry down. Now, I think I got too much of a light shade in the concealer. My bad. I've heard that if you go with whatever shade you go with, say like since I'm 333, I should stuck with 333 concealer because it's a little lighter. But I got 310. Better than any like concealer I've used so far. And I've used like some really good concealers. Great job. Great. Really great. I'm just gonna switch brushes. This is the Real Technique. This is a setting powder brush, but I like that it is small. And we're just gonna pat. I also got the setting spray. So I'm gonna just spray the brush. That mist was amazing. Look how they blended out. I'm going to take this brush here, spray it, and we're just going to go around it. Let me spray my whole face. Like Fenty, how can I work for you? Like, I want to work for you. Like, where could I go to sell your makeup? I look amazing, like, and not even power yet. Like, seriously, sis? Houston, we have a problem, and we just became a all Fenty Beauty fan. So off camera, I went in with my Too Faced, and I just set my T-zone because it's a bit lighter. There you go, lighter. I know the powders are very mattifying from what I've seen in reviews, but I never used it on my girl. I see myself in the monitor, and like, yo, I just feel so dumb right now. So this is in the color Honey, and I'm just gonna take some on my in the cap. I'm trying to find the words for it. And we're just gonna the outer perimeter of my face. We're gonna set the rest of my face with the powder. Okay, let's take these out. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face. I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts. Like, seriously, sis? Seriously? Be right back. So, my final thoughts on this foundation. Child. Let me give me a good look. Final good look. Final good spray. Period. 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 Okay? Okay. We both seen the same thing. Like, I want to add this to my kit. Like, so, in my proposition, Fenty Beauty. Like, I've been a makeup artist for about 10 years now. I have a lot of experience in the cosmetic world of selling. Can a sister get a job? Like, I want a job. I need one. Like, because this foundation, I want to put this in my kit. Like, this is going to be a lot of money, but this here needs to go on my kit. This here needs to go on my kit. The powder, I like it. I've never seen the performance how it does, like, underneath the eyes. I do stick to other powders, but we might convert that into what else did I purchase? This palette just look at it. Just snapped. Period. Face just snapped. Period. Okay? Like, this is the most moisturizing concealer I've tried. Now, this is a really full coverage look. It feels lightweight. I mean, I do feel the concealer, but y'all, like, I feel bomb. Like, bomb. Like, bomb. The mist is just so fine. It just makes everything just get like, and just like snatched. Okay, y'all. If you gotta mix two shades together, get it. Still get it. I don't know if it was a primer that made everything look so good. The whole combination, I'm keeping it that way. I don't even want to add in my face oil. Maybe I can use the primer with my other foundations that I do, like my Almond Beauty, my Chanel, and I like the Flesh Beauty, but I don't know, for some reason last time I used the Flesh Beauty, it just was not working. But this, sis,